most of the people in the other part used to say it like, why would a governor be dancing like it's any little thing? He has started dancing and all of that. Now, how do you respond to people who still have that mentality?
God bless you for that question. No. I don't go lie for you. Because my question is always like, tell me what their seriousness has done for Osun State. We were there for how many years? 12 years, right? Tell me what their seriousness has done for us. Tell me what their hard face has done for us.
Hello everyone, you're welcome to Free Flow, brought to you by RK Records. This is another episode on the Free Flow podcast. Today we are going to be discussing about politics, governance, entertainment, business, and the issues shaping Osun State and Nigeria. Today's episode is promising to be interesting, one because our guest wears several hats. He's a respected nightlife entrepreneur, a successful club owner, a politician, and currently serving as the assistant chairman of the Youth Mobilization Campaign Committee, working alongside Nigerian music superstar Davido, who serves as the committee chairman. On our last episode, one of our guests made a statement that generated a lot of reactions, talking about the performance of the governor and the governor being an entertainer instead of taking his time to govern the city. So today, we're going to be discussing something that is very, very important. And I have a guest in the studio that juggles with so many, many things in its hands. Not just a nightlife person, but somebody who also do with the government. He's in government, he's in the nightlife, and he's in a whole lot of things. I have him in the studio with me. There's a general name we all call him. He's going to introduce himself in full, but there's a general name we all know him as. When it comes to one name, OLODODO, that is what everybody know him as. So you're welcome to Free Flow Podcast.
Thank you, Mr. Emike.
And so real quick, we all know you as OLODODO. OLODODO. Let's meet you in full. Who is OLODODO? The full name behind the OLODODO. And what brought about the OLODODO?
Okay, my full name is Additional Kayode Isiaq. So people call me OLODODO. Like I used to tell people, I've never named myself OLODODO because I don't even know if I'm OLODODO. But we say, you are OLODODO because I am a blunt person. I just say it the way it is. So that's why it's like OLODODO.
Okay, without wasting much of our time, let's quickly dive into the reason why we are seated. Election is fast approaching and a whole lot is going on at the moment. We all strongly know that you are in with the current governor in person of Ademola Adeleke. Now, quickly, I need to ask you this. On our last episode on this podcast, our guests claimed that Adeleke administration has done nothing for Osun's entertainment industry. As someone who owns a nightclub and is also part of the administration's campaign structure, do you agree or disagree with that statement?
Well, life, it's like 6 and 9.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is not what you are saying. So this person, I don't know what he's saying, but thank God I've been into this nightlife since, if I am counting, I think it's going to 5 years now, since 2021, right? So, and I don't remember how we started in Osogbo, because I think that is my own area. That is where I can actually talk about. So when I started the club Zeus, that is what Osogbo call it. The original program, the real program is Zeus. That area was somehow, but thanks to God and to God, actually. Now, we cannot say that place is the same place it used to be.
What it used to.
Now, let me tell you the impact of the government in that area. We all know one basic rules about industrialization. They say if you want to put down a company or a business or a factory, there are things, certain things, just like the way we are shouting, we want foreign investors. We keep saying we want constant electricity, good roads, and a social nightlife. Because I can tell you for free that if you are expecting people outside Osun State to come here, one of the things they will look at, how is the nightlife in that place? How is the social life? But when I'm tired from work, where can I go to go and chill, wind away the old stress? So they'll say, okay, Osun State is, and I mean, we can say now that I'm very sure you know it. In fact, everybody knows that people are moving from Akure, Ekiti, even from Ibadan, even from Lagos to Osun State now. Let me tell you, do you know why? Because of the entertainment. Our nightlife is now like a gold. And let me tell you why. We have good roads now. The city is like a mini Lagos now. People want to move in. And thanks to our governor, if the vision was not there from the beginning, let's change the look of Osun State. Now we are on the map. Entertainment-wise, I think it was few months ago that the likes of this guy, Pella and Coles.
Yeah.
Now, Ochogo is a place where artists want to come through. Like before, they were like, no, I know because I've been there. If you want to invite some artists, you want to pay them your money, they'll say, oh, I know they come. But now, they say, is that not Davido's?
Davido's town.
I'm coming. Is that not Governor Ademola Adeleke? I'm coming. And before they come, they actually do their own research too.
Definitely.
They check the city where they can go to before they come. It's just like we all do. If you travel out now, especially if you are going on a vacation, there's a hub you can check, happening places, I think we have that in Osogbo too. And I'm very sure we don't have that before. But everything is changing, and it's because of we have a government that gives us this free hand to operate. In some states, they will frustrate every business owners. Not even about nightlife alone. Everybody. But in nightlife, I can say, now look at that axis alone, the Mobolanle down. We have a lot of Igado now. In other places, around the whole Ochogo, Osun State is growing. Not even on nightlife ago. Everywhere is growing. Businesses are popping up like Bel-Air. Every fucking time. Well, if you go just say, Bezwe carry and 1 month, don't burn. 6 months, pew. 9 months, pew, they don't burn. Everything is growing. If you leave Oshogbo in a month, if you leave Oshogbo now and come back in a month or 2 months, you'll feel like, transport, everything is changing.
Yeah.
I swear, I don't know, probably maybe time is changing, but I just feel like if there's a government that is helping the state to grow, àbí government go àwọn ní pé ọba tó bá jẹ tí ìlú ẹ̀ bá dáa òun náà dáa ní lẹ́yìn tó bá jẹ tí ìlú ẹ̀ bá ṣe kíni tó bá bá no doubt yeah.
Okay, now let me ask you, if someone challenged you on a one-on-one conversation, what specific achievements of this administration have benefited entertainers, DJs, MCs, event organizers, club owners, producers, content creators, and other creatives in the state?
Now, I'll just go back to what I said earlier. Like we always know, employment comes when there is a lot of places to work. So now we have more places for DJs, hype men, and other entertainers to work. So now, I know we have like, if I'm not mistaken, probably like, I can't count the numbers of clubs, lounges. We have raves now. In fact, DJs in one club, we go to another place to go and perform. They'll pay him. Is that not helping me? Yeah, the person.
Yeah.
Hype man will go. We book. In those days, we don't book hype man and DJs. You don't pay them. They do free shows. Now we pay them. We pay them for everything. Anytime they want to go, we pay them. So that means the entertainment is growing, and that whatever it is, they are benefiting from it.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you mean probably government supporting them, probably like a grant or something. Yes, but the matter of grant and money and government supporting them, we all know how it is in Osun State now. wọ́n ní owó máa ní wọ́n ní owó ní tóun ò bá sílé kéèyàn kankan má gbé kéèyàn má dá lóhùn àbí kán má gbé bùkátà kankan lórí òun. I know, but everybody knows the whole local government issue. And you know, as a government, you have to take care of the generals first before you go to individuals.
That's it. Okay, now,
let me go ahead. But we promise that we are definitely going to take care of that aspect. Thank God, we have the chairman of Youth Mobilization, David, is an entertainer.
Which you happens to be
the vice chairman.
Yeah.
So I am promising you everything is going to change for all the entertainers very soon.
All right. So many people argue that entertainment in Osun is growing because private investors and individual efforts, not because the government policy. Is that criticism fair? Or do you think government deserves more credit than they are getting?
I will still use my first question. The answer I gave then, I will still use to answer this one. I will now just, one thing is going to be different anyway. Not actually different. See, look at that Omambolane again. I remember when I started up my club. So, because, you know, security-wise, that place was dark. So I reached out to someone in the government that, okay, can I fix the solar? You know, there's a solar something there already. Can I fix it? And I'll connect it directly to my own light and generator so that we can power the, probably, I think like 10 street light then. And they said, no, you cannot do it. Now, even now, without asking, now that place is like, if you are there around 1 a.m. in the morning, you feel like you are there around 8 a.m., 7 a.m. Everywhere is light up now. So now, tell me, when that place is light up, people want to invest more in that area.
That's it.
Let me tell you the true reasons. Because that place is a center of attraction at this moment. Apart from that, the security, the risk we used to face then, whereby people snatches, people's cars, phones and stuff, it has reduced because there is light there. And I'm very sure that is how it is everywhere because the government made it their mission to light up the whole Osun state. Just tell me, that is a way of helping every business owners to grow.
Wait.
And good roads. Good roads is part of it. We all know. Everybody can go back to economics or what they taught us when we were in secondary school, primary school. One of the major things you have to consider if you are citing a complaint is roads. You understand? So
okay, so as someone running a nightlife business, you have experienced the business, the environment. Now, has this administration made it easier, just like most of the things you said earlier, to operate? Or are there still major challenges that government needs to address with the present look?
Like I used to say it, you cannot be 100%.
Definitely.
You can never be 100%. And with the little time our governor has spent on this, the governance of, he has done more than expectation to me. Which I believe if he is able to do more 4 years, he's going to do more than this. So basically, yes, he's going to cover everything with time. He cannot cover everything at once because we have 3 years and we don't have only entertainment in Osun State. And that's, in fact, that's not the only problems we have. So you have to touch everywhere. So, walai, making the whole town look nice alone is enough for entertainers to enjoy.
I think of recent, we found out that a lot of business owners, there's this kind of thing I used to see in Lagos, which is now happening in Osun State, where at the middle of the night, there's nothing you want to look for to eat that you will not get in Lagos. Probably, I would say maybe because of the structure, the lightning and everything, you see something like that. I think of recent, we've started seeing the same thing in Osun State, where people now come out at the middle of the night, sell food all through to morning. I think that still boils down to the light-up system. Now, if entertainers still complain that they do not feel government support, despite what you've mentioned. Where do you think the disconnection is coming from? Is it poor communication, inadequate policy, or unrealistic expectation from the industry?
I don't think there is any expectation that is unrealistic. Everything is achievable. Even if the entertainers feel like, oh, we as a DJ, we are entitled or we are part of Osun State and we are supposed to be getting this social thing. Yes, everybody in Osun State deserves to be treated right and well. But like I said earlier, I don't think it's disconnection or communication gap or something. I just feel like the income Osun State have right now is not enough to touch everywhere, especially the issue of local government that we're facing. But I believe after the August 15, everything will be okay. And we have enough funds to touch everywhere.
Okay, now, so let's move away from nightlife. Let's go straight into politics, which you are also sitting.
I'll be talking about politics.
Okay, we're actually talking politics into nightlife, yeah. But now let's talk about the forthcoming election. Governor Ademola Adeleke is seeking for another term. In 1 minute, why should the people of Osun State vote for him again?
You notice where I sit. Because that is a strong question. At the same time, that is a simple question. To people that knows me, I have one principle. I don't talk about myself. To me, I don't see any reason to talk about any reason why I have to talk about myself. If you're doing well, people will know. Yorùbá máa ń sọ pé ìwà ló máa ń ròyìn ẹ̀dá. When I was contesting, well, when I was an aspirant, I used to tell people, I don't want to tell you about myself. Go out there, do your assignments, and ask about OLODODO. So whatever you hear about me, then go and use it to work for me or against me. That is my principle. Even though I know we can never be 100%. So now, let me talk about why people of Osun State must vote our governor. Go out there yourself and tell and look. In fact, let us do a reality check and start on our own. Let us take ourselves one by one. Let us go to each junction. Ask people genuinely, not political, not politicians. Ask people that are not politicians. Ask them, what do you think about this government? And they will tell you. Without me saying it, the whole Osun State knows. Look at us today. Everybody shouting Mole, Mole. For what? Pensions, people that are retired, our education system, the road, the youth, the tax, everything is improving. Look at us now in education. I think in JAM, we are like, I don't want to go deep because I'm not very sure. I think we moved up in ranking in education. And we all know what education means to the whole universe.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I was somewhere, recently. I was like, music passion. Ademola Adeleke ìkọta fẹ́ máa gbọ́ná nìyẹn. Wá ní ká padà sínú òkùnkùn láti mọ́lẹ̀ wá. So, I want to make this one point, and this point I used to say it. If you see someone that says, I don't want to vote for Adeleke again. I don't want to vote for Adeleke. I cannot vote for Adeleke. There are two sets of people that used to say those things. Or maybe three. The first set, there are people that have personal grief with the governor. You know, everybody cannot like you.
Definitely.
Some people will tell you, I don't like him, I'm not going to vote for him because he done, because he does do that. And the other set of people are these other people. The political opponents. Because that is where they are eating. You cannot expect them to say any good thing about the governor. But deep down, okay, I'm very sorry for branching this side. It's just like Ronaldo and Messi. If you're a Ronaldo fans, there's nothing Messi will do. You say, Messi is not the GOAT. That's why you get a Messi fan, you say, Ronaldo is not the GOAT. But when you get inside, when you sit down on your bed, when you ask him to, Ronaldo, you will tell yourself, your conscience will tell you that Ademola Adeleke is the best we have. In fact, I don't want to praise anybody on this program, but there's just one person that just come close to that achievement. But as Osun State stand, it's our governor.
Okay.
So we must vote him back.
You mentioned something I was supposed to even ask you next. You talk about his dance, which is one of the reasons why we've had a statement like, enough of the dancing, it's time for action. Enough of this thing. Governor is always playing around. Governor is always dancing. He's always singing and all of that. Now, like someone who is one way or the other close to him to some extent, how would you react to that? Because a lot of people used to say it like, most of the people in the other part used to say it like, why would a governor be dancing? Like, it's any little thing, he has started dancing and all of that. Now, how do you respond to people who still have that mentality?
God bless you for that question. No, I don't go lie for you. Because my question is always like, tell me what their seriousness has done for Osun State. We were there for how many years? 12 years, right? Tell me what their seriousness has done for us. Tell me what their hard face has done for us. Now in Osun State, almost everybody is benefiting from this government. Do you know that there are some things in this government that we get to know now that in those days we don't know they even existed? So let me tell you something about sweet victory. Sweet victory. That is what Governor Ademola is facing right now. Because when he came in then, most people were like, he cannot be a governor, he cannot rule, he's an entertainer, he likes to dance, he likes to do this. Even the number one of this nation asked him, Ijo called the governor Ijo Mbe. Now you must understand something about our governor. Dancing is his passion. It's just like the way some of us like to do other stuff, sing and stuff like that. So you really, these things affect our mentality in I don't know, I don't want to put it like that. But we don't see important things. We don't take them serious. We just think because of politics, we always think the other part is not important. This man, this is what gives him joy. So you really want him to drop that act because he's a governor. You want him to fake, to pretend, to be what you want him to be. You don't want him to be what. Now tell me, let us be sincere. Tell me the part where his dancing has affected us in Osun State. Dancing is not the problem we have. He's dancing because that's his passion. He's singing that because that is what he loves doing. Enough of the old dancing. It's time to work. Tell me, tell me that work they did without, when they were not dancing and singing. Tell me that thing. Say that dance when they talk that time. Now, they don't start to the copy. They say don't they dance, don't they sing. They don't they copy. So all those things they talk, I just talk, say make push just talk. They know the truth. They know what is going on in themselves. So
okay,
my government, the dance you go me I like them.
Some critics argue that this administration is stronger in media publicity than actual performance. Now, would you say that's a misconception, or is there some truth about that criticism?
What are those people saying is safe? Anyway, let me just answer that question. So all those things that they are posting on the media, are they AI? Are they edited, or I don't know? So if someone is posting his achievement, you are saying he's doing too much. All those things they are posting, are they fake? If they are not fake, then it's normal to post. After this also we are going to post it.
Definitely.
So, or do you want him to start posting what
is not done?
Yeah. So, that question is, I don't know. I know where that question comes from. It's not from people that love Osun State.
Anyway, let me ask you this. There are voters who say they are still waiting to feel the impact of campaign promises in their daily lives. If you had just one opportunity to convince those undecided voters, what would you tell them?
Okay. I'll go back to what I said previously the other time. I was trying to say something. I was trying to say we have two sets of people that don't want to vote for Ademola Adeleke. I said the first ones are those that have their own personal grudges. I don't know. And the second are those that are in this other party. So now, the reason why I said is that if you, as a lover, original Osun State, Omo Osun, if you love your state, and if you have been in this state for a very long time, you will understand that there is difference between the previous government and this present government. You will know that Osun is going forward, and we don't want to go back. So if you still don't have enough reason to vote the governor, knowing the fact that when you left, or when you 5 years ago or 6 years ago, the way Osun State was then is not the same Osun State we have now. I will tell you this. Me, or not me, everybody, we have friends that are not from Osun State. We have friends that that was here or like 5 years ago that just come to visit back. So when they come back, they say, like, oh, my sure should not get to see that to buy. So should belong to see that to buy. Our governor in try. Say you go to kill your mouth. Say you go to, that is even enough for you to say, this man is, because they say even Proverbs, the lives of Jesus and Prophet Muhammad, the people in their town, they don't. Funny way will Proverbs work. Because if you know the value of what you have and what the government has done, you will not say, media, what in shade you, oh, I don't go for I don't know. I said, I want you to show me all I've said it earlier. Don't disturb yourself, don't stress yourself. Go outside there. Go and ask people their preferred candidate. You will get your answers.
Okay, now let's talk about this aspect of which you strongly representing at the moment, sitting as the vice chairman on youth. Now, young people remain concerned about unemployment. What has this administration done differently, and what practical opportunities should youth expect if Governor Ademola Adeleke secures his second term?
First, I'll be honest with you, I love that question. Probably because I'm a youth, but some people they feel like, oh, he's gonna say a lot of things about this question because he knows about it and he's going to promote the youth. But I'll tell you this thing. Like I said earlier, if you want to ask a question about someone, don't ask him directly. Go out there and ask people. Now, look at this present government. We have at least, I don't want to be, I think we only have one old man in this present assembly. One over 60 old man in this present House of Assembly, in this present cabinet, in this present set of people that are governing us. 90% or 98, 99% of our assemblies, they are youth. Oh. Now, tell me, ask yourself, my brother, what hope do you have in that kind of settings, knowing that these people, they are youth? I'm also a youth. If they ask you, do you have any hope in becoming one of those people? What will you tell yourself?
Definitely.
Do you know who gave that platform? It's our governor. He believed in the youth a lot. A lot. I'll tell you this. Someone like me, I don't want to be a politician. Because I'm not supposed to tell you this, but I will say it. I had a meeting with someone, I will not mention the name. And the thing I said to him then was like, I cannot join that party. Because that party, when I was trying to go fully, because I've always been a politician, but not like a permanent one. So I said to him, I cannot go to your party because your party will not give youth the chance they deserve. And they say, build the youth, build the nation. The youth are the builders. We are the one that can do a lot of things. So now, I said I cannot go to that party because they will not give. I can say to you today, that statement I made that night is one of the reasons that changed their mindset. Because now you can see they are copying us by giving the youth ticket too. That statement touched their mind because they felt like, oh, I said, I build to grow. Because look at our government now. Look at this Governor Ademola Adeleke just Imole government. Look at all the youth that are participating, that are working with him. Even you as a youth, if you see those set of calibers of young men, you tell yourself, oh, more, I want to be there. That is the changer. Now, in the employment part, hello, I just talk about the IT sector now. Look at, we have a lot of IT boys in town now compared to those days. In Osun State generally now, we have, see, I'll be honest with you, I don't know if you heard about the recent employment of teachers now.
Yeah.
We are employing more teachers. So employment among the, and you know, I mean, these days, most teachers are youth.
Sure.
Now, everywhere, youth are performing, youth are pushing, we are pushing youth into because we are the leaders of tomorrow. They said that, but they know they have been saying those things, that particular leaders of tomorrow, a very long time. We are the leaders. But this is the only time we actually felt that impact that, yes, truly, we can be leader of tomorrow. You understand? So, you know, I don't know. I just feel like this government is just the best government that can push us to our tomorrow. Our governor is our Moses. He's taking us to the forest land.
Let me quickly ask this. If Governor Adeleke is re-elected, what 3 major projects or reform do you believe should be prioritized immediately? What are those 3 major things you feel that this thing should be done immediately?
Like I said the other time, I believe that the local government issue is going to be settled very soon, immediately. In fact, as soon as we enter. So there will be enough fund to do it. Trust me, it's not even like a secret. We know the plans, how this government wants to change the whole state.
Yeah.
In terms of employment, education, art, IT, tech, sports, in fact, especially sports, and the entertainment that we just mentioned earlier. Our government wants to do all those things. Infrastructure it's obvious that we are going to upgrade more on that. We are going to do more roads, do more. In fact, we are planning on having state businesses that we can employ more people, more people that by the government that will. Just imagine that the state government is doing one particular business in the whole Osun State everywhere. They are employing all the Osun State. You see, that means the government is changing everything that they believe we cannot do. So when the fund comes in, we are going to do more. Everything. I can't even name everything. And there's one particular thing I want us to put in mind, because that one is going to change the whole economy of the state. I will not say it on this program. I will be honest, but it will be a surprise because we want it to be a surprise.
Okay.
So we also stay with see.
All right. Now, I want to ask a very personal question. If you were not a member of the Youth Mobilization Campaign Committee and had no political affiliation based purely on performance, would you still vote Governor Adeleke?
So I said, I never want to join politics. I did not even have the real thing to be a politician. But when the governor entered as the governor of Osun State, His Excellency. So, and I sat down and I said, wow, look at what this man is doing. All those things they said he cannot do, he's doing them. He's even doing more than our. In fact, I should not even lie. My own personal expectation, he's doing more than it. So I was like, okay. In fact, if I'm not a politician today, if I'm just around, I'll vote him. Even my own family will vote him. Because I'll be honest, there's no individual that have this Osun State love in his or her heart, that you want the progress of this state. You want this state to be there, and you want to be proud of your state. That will not say you will not vote for Ademola Adeleke. If you are a politician or if you are not, you are supposed to you are supposed to sit yourself down and ask yourself that personal question. Just the way you ask me. If I'm not in this party or that party, who is the right person to vote? Then you now have the answer. Because about me, I will vote Ademola. If they allow me to vote 400 times, I'll vote.
Okay. Now, I need to ask you this on a personal note. We in Osun State are looking at someday having an airport, right? Someday we're looking at having an airport in Osun State. Do we see it coming in the administration of Ademola Adeleke?
You people sabi put question for person. See, I said something big is coming.
Or so you still leave it at the...
Trust me. In fact, there's no reason to leave it. It's going to be a massive one. Because, it's going to change the whole face of Osun State. Business-wise, everything is going to change. And that's gift low. Don't worry.
To blow it up. Now, I'm going to read out some names and I'm going to mention some few words. Respond with the first thing that comes to your mind. So I'm going to call some lists. Just respond with the first thing that comes to your mind. On the first is Governor Adeleke, Davido, Osun Youth, Nightlife, Entertainment, Opposition, 2026 election, governance, accountability, legacy.
Imole.
All right. So, on the final note, imagine you're speaking directly to every undecided voters watching this episode right now, talking to the camera. Many of them are asking one simple question: why Adeleke again? This is your opportunity to answer them. Why should they trust Governor Adeleke with another 4 years instead of choosing someone else to do it?
Imole. That is light, right?
Mm.
So that is a hope. This question I was supposed to answer it earlier, but I will answer it now. See, I don't want to condemn anybody, and I don't want to mention names, but look back, far back, not even far, just before this government came in, what has happened in Osun State? Because, they say a good term deserves another, right? Is it a good term or turn?
One good turn deserves another.
So, I don't know if I'm opportune to ask you a personal question too. Ask yourself, with what you are seeing in Osun State now, what do you think? I don't want you to. You don't need to say you are voting for this person or that person.
No, I can't even mention that.
So,
coming from.
But just how long have you been in Osun State? Or Osogbo, to be precise.
6 years.
So, when you came to Osun or Osogbo, tell me what has changed.
Oh, a whole lot has changed.
So now that you have answered that same question, because that is the question everybody needs to keep asking themselves. Do you want to go back to that dark era where you are going to be walking in the street of Osun State and you'll be scared? There's no light to watch over you. There's no good roads. When you are going to somewhere like this, you will spend probably instead of you to drive, walk or drive for like 20 minutes, you are spending an hour. Instead of if you are hungry in the middle of the night, somewhere there's no place for you to go and eat. Do you want us to go back to that stone age? The whole world is moving on. Why don't you want us to move on? Because your vote matter. I'm not talking to you right now. I'm talking to everybody that is going to watch this this program. Your vote matter. Use your vote to vote for what? Oh, go and collect your voter's card if you don't have one, and vote for hope and vote for light, which is Imole. So my own reason, I'm not going to convince anybody. Go out there and ask yourself, what decision you are making, is it right or wrong? Search deep inside your stomach and your heart and your mind and your soul and your conscience and give yourself the answer, because light is the way.
All right. I'd like to say thank you for joining us on Free Flow. It's been a very wonderful conversation with you, Honorable OLODODO. OLODODO. I like that name, OLODODO. It's just so simple and straightforward. I believe too well that we're still going to have you on the podcast maybe sometime.
Anytime, any day.
Thank you very much for it's an honor to have you around.
You're welcome.
So real quick, we can't take it more than that on Free Flow for today. It's been a wonderful conversation. And on a second thought, I'd like to say that whether our viewers agree or disagree with your opinion, conversations like these are important for democracy because they allow the public to hear directly from those involved in government. So everyone watching, would love to hear from you. Do you believe the Adeleke administration has earned another term? Has it done enough for Osun's entertainment industry and people generally? Share your thoughts. You know how to do it already. Just put your comment there. Make sure you're sharing, you're liking, and you're also giving somebody to listen to all our videos. And at the same time, do well to subscribe to our channels on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok, and also on Telegram. Do well to follow us for more conversation. At the same time, put your opinion there. What do you think about this administration? Do we really need a change of administration? Or this is good to go on with for the next. Until next time, I will be coming to your screen again to bring you another episode. My name is MJ. This is Free Flow brought to you by RK Records. See you at the other side.